So for our first guest joining us this week on Red Berry Reviews, we have the Queen all the way from Cardiff. It's Monica Balls.
Hi.
How are you? You look absolutely stunning.
Okay, we're twinning today.
Girl, we really said red wig and a silver dress.
We did.
So for our second Queen joining us this week on Red Berry Reviews, please welcome the Queen all the way from Cornwall. It's Miss Amy Ross.
I didn't prepare an entrance line.
I love this wig. You look gorgeous.
Thank you. It's my iconic wig that I wear all the time.
Oh, mood, by the way. Anyway, before we go into this week's episode, let's remind us from last week. Now, girl, it was a gag. Blue Hydrangea sent Pangina home. Now, are you happy about this?
I can see why. I'm not happy. I feel like it's always good to be the best, but I see why she did it.
Yeah.
I mean, I completely understand it. And if I was in her shoes, I would have done the same.
Mm.
I think because first, everyone was a bit hurt about what happened to Jimbo. And I mean, she sent Jimbo and Lemon home, which were the strong ones. So it was kind of fair.
Yeah.
That Blue sent the best one home as well.
So moving on to this week's episode, RuPaul came into the workroom and told the top 5 they had to write and record a verse to his song Living My Life in London. Now, girl, I'm obsessed with this song, so see when I knew it was going to be this, I was like, ah!
I love the Winner Baby album. Every single song is such a bop.
It was expected to be about, I mean, the lyrics they wrote were...
Girl.
Yeah.
I was not expecting every single Queen to do amazing, and they all did. So Jade Furwell was there on the main stage with a producer, and they were obviously helping the Queens write and do that stuff. Who did you think would have been like really strong this week going into it?
I knew Mo would be quite strong because Mo is known for singing, and dancing and just turning the party. So I knew instantly that she would be right up there.
I agree. I was like thinking Mo's going to smash this one.
100%.
I kind of saw myself so I think it was Juju that left her 13-year relationship because of alcohol or something like that. So I kind of felt connected with that. Because number 13, I was 13 years with my ex as well, so different reason.
I can relate with Juju and Bagger as well when it comes to not drinking, because I don't drink myself, and it does put a downer on things when you've got other queens like thinking that you need to have a drink to have a laugh, and it's like that's not the case at all. And so some like, because you've got people who are used to be alcoholics and don't drink anymore, like Juju and Bagger, and you just got some people who don't find it interesting at all, and I just feel like it's a bit,
there's a
not
pressure.
that nice. People think you have to have a drink to be good.
Well, moving on to the Maxi Challenge. It is the girl group, and girl, they're singing their life in London. Right, first up, we have Bag of Chips.
Princess Lady B, my method acting should win an Emmy. That famous slapper from British telly with a sausage roll and a pint in my belly. Paps, 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 paps. I'm in the Sunday papers, flashing my babs. Rule Britannia on the hoe from Soho. Thank you, Mama Ruth, for helping me grow.
Now, I seen this look posted on Freak Couture back in December 2020. So I did kind of know that Bagger was going to wear this at some point on UK versus the World, but I just thought it was going to be for like a lip sync if she won. But she wore it for a very good challenge. I just think the wig was a bit with the outfit.
I wasn't that impressed either because it felt very flat to me. I didn't feel like it could have been, I know you have to pick a suitable outfit to dance in, but yeah, I think that was a very safe and simple outfit.
Too safe for this time of the competition.
Yeah. Moving on to our next queen on the Maxi Challenge, it's Blue Hydrangea.
Eliminator, Belfast Queen is a gender breaker. Queer is for life, but not without a fight. Gays getting married, the future is bright. Beat maker, crime taker, Blue's gonna be the new Hall of Famer. Look on the arse, got my name in the stars. I've something to say, what you think you are?
This look was one of the best in the girl groups. The big sleeves, in like the UK flag or whatever it was, absolutely incredible. I was obsessed with it. Her verse,
that was smashed. She smashed. My notes, I think I said, what did I say on my notes?
Can't believe it.
I was like, I have notes. She's a shady bitch, basically, isn't it?
She is.
Like, that
I think we all know that at this point in the game.
the lipstick was just like, okay, goodbye.
Bye.
That was...
I like that about it though. I think it made it like different because she was like, obviously, what could I do my verse on it, and she done it on like Pangina getting sent home, which I think was a good idea because, yeah, I just think it was a good idea.
There are going to be so many memes about that performance.
Well, moving on to our next queen on the Maxi Challenge, we have Jujubee.
I'm flying high, riding low, and I feel love everywhere. I'm back again, back for more Boston tea without a fail.
I was really shocked because when in the challenge, I thought she didn't do as well as I thought. Because I mean that hairline to begin with, like she went, oh, I thought her wig was going to fly off. It was that far back.
Very straight lines, no shape. Didn't vibe.
Next up, we have Mohawk.
It's Mo Stunner and I'm back with another hot track. RuPaul put the doll on the map. Living my best life, growing up on TV. Look, mom, international queen. Started out in KC, moved out to Hollywood. Where stars are made and dreams come true was good. LAX, so you know I got the free check. Headed to your city with the crown. On to
Now, this most like into mullets at the moment, and I'm not complaining.
No.
They look so good on her.
They do.
I bet she has one in every color of the rainbow.
I mean, I want one in every color after seeing her in them. She's also like really like in that type of silhouette with like one big sleeve and then like the shoulder out. I think she's done that quite a lot on this season.
She knows what works best for her looks, hair and outfit wise. So she's, doing it over and over again because it works.
I mean, she does look absolutely stunning. Her verse was, as we said before, one of the best verses on this challenge. Well, moving on to the runways. First up, we have Bag of Chips serving us work of art.
It gave me Daffodil vibes.
Okay, right, but I was living for this. I thought it was really creative. I always see like a positive for Bagga's looks, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool how they had the pot instead of like a skirt.
I agree. I love that idea and the concept. And I immediately got Vincent van Gogh from it. Because it's Vincent van Gogh's sunflower painting is just iconic.
I think there's something that needed to be elevated. There was I don't know what it was. I just
Well, moving on to our next queen, we have Blue Hydrangea, and category is work of art.
Picasso. It gave Picasso straight away. I don't know why the judges said, I don't understand it until I saw your makeup. Like, isn't it obvious?
Absolutely incredible.
It couldn't be more obvious.
She always puts in 110% of work and always delivers to us every single week.
Moving on to our next queen, we have Jenny Decay, and category is work of art. Okay, so this wasn't one of my favorite looks. I liked the wig, but at the back it was a bit, and then I didn't really like that green sequin dress.
I disagree. I quite liked it. I mean, I feel like there wasn't too much, but sometimes in situations like this, I feel like less is more. And when you think of art, pop art is one of the main things that spring to mind. And I thought it was quite clever and different.
Mm-hmm.
I think you could see straight away who she was representing.
Yeah.
But the makeup for me needed to be intense, more of it, because you're missing the dots. You're missing stronger color on her face. To then make the wig pop more as well. That was just the only thing I think she could have done it better.
100%, I agree. Well, moving on to our next queen, we have Jujubee, and category is work of art.
Now, I love Juju, and I always root for her every single season she's on. But I don't know, when the judges said Juju's arrived, I was like, have I missed something?
When?
Well, to be honest, See, when she did come back down the runway, I did say to myself, "Oh, Juju's back."
See, because I love the outfits, amazing for me. I love it, but I don't see art. I don't really see art in it, but you know, she still looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
She did look gorgeous, but I didn't get the reference. I thought, oh, that's nice, that's cute, that's a nice headpiece. But although the whole thing was beautiful, she was always looking beautiful, I feel like the headpiece needed to be like 3 times bigger.
Yeah.
Where's that wow moment when you turn and you go into the runway? I was missing that.
Yeah.
Okay, next up is Mo. I don't remember Mo's.
It was
like
purple.
a big purple flower cage.
Yeah,
right?
I opened it.
Well, moving on to our next queen, we have Mohawk, and category is work of art. Now, this was absolutely phenomenal.
The color palette. Oh,
yeah.
I loved the color palette. The color choice was so nice.
Yeah.
I love purple. I love purple, so I'm very biased. So yeah.
Not being biased.
I was like, yeah.
Not the bias.
And she pulled that color style.
And even with the cage at the front and like the little mini reveal with her face. I mean, I do wish she showed more of her makeup, because the makeup was amazing with like the vines coming along her face. But I think she still did an amazing job.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me on today's episode. It was a pleasure having you. Before we go, do you just want to promote your social medias?
Yeah, you can find me on Monica Ball's Drag on Instagram and TikTok.
Period.
And you can find me at Miss Amy Ross with 3 S's on Instagram, or Ben Kitsy on TikTok.
Very well, go and follow these amazing queens, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Honestly, it was so fun. And yeah, I'm excited to see who wins next week. Well, divas, that is unfortunately it for today's video. Thank you so much to everyone who's watching. But girl, I want to know, are you Team Blue Hydrangea, Team Bag of Chips, Team Mohawk, or Team Jujubee? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you want to grab this gorgeous mug alongside hoodies, t-shirts, and phone cases, head over to youbettermerch.co.uk to grab some now. Also, make sure to follow me on all social medias at Cherry West Official, and I'll see you all next time for the grand finale. Bye!